Alright, hey guys, back for another video on programming, and the reason why it's been so long since I made another one is because the end of school and at the end of school for the spring, lost all my files. Lost absolutely everything. I start from scratch, so my progress made with all these tutorials are gone. Well, anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use everything we learned in other videos and create new stuff and apply what we know. So it's gonna actually probably be better, and now that I have kind of more time with me, I'll be creating more videos more often. Also, hopefully the more videos I have, the more people I'll attract, and they'll probably get me more views. Cause that'd be pretty cool to become a partner, but I don't really see that really happening. To tell you the truth, because it's not that popular of a program to use for making video games. But anyway, let's get ready. Enough about that. Let's look at what we have so far. This is just basic fundamentals. Just type it in right now. You should know how to do this. If you don't, then watch my older videos and practice, because this is really just simple stuff. This is really nothing. All this does is just create a black screen. That's all it is. Okay, let's get down to it. We're gonna quickly make a game, not within this video, but we're just gonna. This is kind of like a review. It's gonna be pretty quick. I won't be explaining everything, but it'll be a quick like space shooter game. So I actually want to remake my Retro Quest game that I made, Retro Space Quest or whatever it's called. Since I lost it, and I was really sad about that. So I'll be creating it along with these tutorials. So by the end of these videos, you should have a pretty cool, basic space shooting game. So that'd be pretty awesome to have and be able to show off to your friends and be able to see the high scores. Okay, so anyway, let's get going. How should we start this? Let's first start by, I'm going to go into my Retro Space folder, which I have right here. You're going to want to start up some images, maybe you have, or maybe create some. I'll be using this as the player's ship. That'll be one of the enemies, a little rock. That'll be the background. Okay, so let's do a quick thing with the background. What I want to do is, since I already have my Retro Space here, and this is what the game should look like when I'm done. Well, that's just touch screen. Yeah, basic stuff. I'll teach you how to use a joystick, all that good stuff. See all those particles coming out and everything. Nice, cool. I got a high score already. Teach you how to save that. Got a multi right there. Teach you how it all works later. I have to start straight from scratch, which sucks, but I'm using these videos as opportunity. Okay, so I'm gonna go straight to saving it. And we want to save it in the same folder. So let's go look for it. It's on my desktop. Go down, down, down. What am I looking for again? Retro Space. That's what the game is called. There's two of them. Okay, one of them's called Retro. Oh, well, there it is. Save. Oh, guess I can't do it that way. Try again. Okay, save that. Make sure it's saved. I don't see it. I probably saved it in the wrong there. Great. Just what I need. I don't know. It shows that something's there. There it is. Alright, so it's been there. Setting that up, so that's what we're under. Okay. I should have prepared. Didn't prepare for this. That's fine. While I'm doing that, well, it looks like I have two folders. Two folders? That's one. While I'm doing all this, I guess you guys can go and start up your folders. Huh. Well, that's why, because it's a folder inside a folder. Oh, man. Okay. You can't have two of the same folders on your desktop, but everyone knows that. Yes, I don't. Okay, let's move that there. Alright, cool. Great waste of time. Let's delete that. There it is. So anyway, here's all my images are already set up and everything. So that's one thing I had to begin with. Okay. What we're going to do is do a scrolling background. So let's create that right now. Let's first load the image. So we're going to call this, let's just make it simple, background. Now we did what it is. Just put all our images right there. There we go. Background. Load image. By the way, I've been taking typing classes for the summer, so my typing, let's get rid of that P now, should be a little faster, a little bit smoother, and maybe less errors. Hopefully. I know I make a lot of errors. Okay, background. Well, that's nice and easy. And I think it's make sure you have the right extension. This is a PNG. if you're using Windows 8, it tells you, or 7, it tells you exactly what it is. Okay. We don't need to mask it, because if we're masking it, it'll be see-through black, and you won't be able to see the black if you have any other things going in the background. Actually, since the screen's already black, we really don't need to worry about it. So let's draw the image, and I'm going to try something at the same time. It's been a while since I did some programming after the big old crash. But set that 0, 0. So it's going to basically show, we're only going to see one box of it. There it is. 0, 0 is right there. Cool. Next thing we want to do is that way we see a bunch of these things. They're going to tile itself. We're going to use a thing called tile image. Yeah, not title image. Tile image. There we go. Background. And then let's create some variables that we're going to need later. And call them globals. In case I didn't go over globals, globals mean they can be used outside the loops and they won't reset their value. Kind of keeps like a global number. Let's do back x, and this is going to be the background variables, and back y. This is going to make these two right here are going to make the background move at a certain pace. This will also make these floats, which means we can use decimals. If there's anything I didn't go over before, please tell me, and I'll be sure to. I'll be sure to go over it. Anyway, so let's see, it's right here. One mistake I see a lot of people do is they seem to like to put the pound sign right next to it after they define it here. That'll give you an error or your program won't work properly. Just define it once and let it know it's a float, and that's all you gotta do. Alright. Also, I really want to start teaching 3D since I know I do 3D programming. So we should have there we go. Look at that. All because of that. Now let's see. I think I can actually get rid of this. Doesn't need to be there anymore. Yep, we don't even need that. Okay, so there we go. And leave this at the top because really it's not going to be used on anything else. So leave it right there at the top. We don't need to move it around or anything. Another thing I really want to go over today is functions. So, you know what, we're not going to go over it today. We're going to go over it in another video. But yes, so here we go. There we are. We have that. Now we want to make them move. So remember, these two are floats. We don't want to make it move too fast. That's why we made it floats, which are decimals. So we're going to make it move by decimals, not by full numbers. If it goes too slow, we might move to full numbers and decimals, like 1.1 or something like that. And you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. Now let's see. Let's just, right now, you can mess with it if you want. I'm just showing you step by step. I'm just going to make the y-axis move, not the x, because that'll make a diagonal type of motion. We're just going to do something like this, back y plus, yeah, we want to plus it, making the image go downwards. We'll try 0.5. Let's see if that's too fast right now. You know what? It's kind of too slow. Yeah, it's me. So let's try 7. Let's try 1.1. That's why we want to mess with decimals. It's best to do that. There we go. It's going a little jerky right now because I'm using the, like I said in my earlier videos, the Cam Studio, and that seems to make everything go slow for some reason. Or it seems to pick up the video really slowly. Maybe I'll look for a better one to use, that way everything looks smoother, because I've seen some better videos where people have nice, smooth animations going on. Well, anyways, I'm not much of a video editor. Okay, so, cool. Now let's get a player on the screen. Going back here, we have our player. I just need to shift. Go up here. I'm going to name this variable player load image. And shift. There we go. And another thing we want to do is make these globals too. That way we can use them in case there's different modes. They can be used for different game modes. So there we go. We got all that. Another thing I should probably work on is title screen. I never plan my videos. I just kind of do it by ear. I think that's the best way to go. Okay, going back to the top, we're going to draw all our images right up here. And so let's draw image. The next video I'll be going over functions for sure. The program will actually completely change. We'll actually put everything we define, or not define, everything we declare, all our commands are actually going to go down here. Pretty interesting, huh? It has to go outside the loop. How's it going to loop? We'll see in the next video. Right now we're just going step by step. Player. And let's create two variables. We're going to name them player X and player, you know what, we can PLX, PLXY, or PLY. Much better. Let's see, it's in comments. Always put comments. Background points, I guess you could say. Easiest way to go. And player, put that in. Positions. Take these globals too. If you want to put two globals side by side, split it with a comma. Or divide it with comments. And let's make these floats too. That way we have a nice smooth movement. It's not jerky on your computers. It'll be jerky on mine when you watch it, but the way I see it, or what I'm seeing, is a nice smooth animation. So we got that going. So already we're going to draw a player, and it's going to be in the very corner since we're not seeing where he's going to start. There he is. So there, we already have a player. Everything's looking good already. We almost have a cheesy game going on here. We're going to have to create some constants. But before that, let's actually make these equal something. So I'm thinking at the bottom of the screen. Let's try to center this. It's not going to be exactly centered, but that's fine. Let's see, where's that go? Let's try 650. See how that looks. Kind of low. A little higher. 600. Still low. That'll be fine. Oh man, I don't remember the dimensions I gave my game, but that's fine. I'll mess with it later. Remember, you can mess with dimensions. If you want full screen, make that a 1. If you want like a strange, flexible screen, you can do that. That's always pretty cool. You know, make it full screen too. Kind of stretches it depending on your computer. If you have one of those old TV-like computers, it won't stretch it at all. Like my old computer, or my old monitor. Okay, so, okay, everything looks good. Let's start moving this guy. So we're going to do right key, left key, up key, down key. So let's type in what these are. Let's see if I can remember. I might be wrong. Just a guess. Let's see. I hate to be wrong. No, that's 208. I always get those confused. I believe that's 206. Up key, I think it's 200. Stop guessing. Command reference, scan code picker. Let's see, oh, look at that, 208. 203 and 205. And one on the right. Alright, so it's 205, 203. Okay. And this is actually going to wrap it up right now. Key down. Let's move to the right now, right key. Okay. And key down allows me to hold down the button and go that far. So it's PL, and we're moving to the right, so we're moving by X. It's PLX. And we're adding to it because we're moving to the right, going farther from the 0 to, that's called origin. And how fast do I want this guy to move? 5, maybe 6. That's how fast that is. Well, it's kind of fast, but because I'm using that stupid Cam Studio. But it still is a great program to use. At least it films my screen. Anyways, okay, so anyway, for you guys' homework, it's to finish this off. Right here, I'll be finishing it off screen, doing the left, up, and down, and try to apply yourself. Try to do it. See if you can do it. Mess with other stuff. You know, if you have any questions, be sure to ask, and I'll be sure to help you. And I'll be actually making a video right now. I just want to break these up so they're not too long. But anyway, check out my next video and see if you got all the commands right. I'll have them all listed. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.